I grew from 2,000 to 8,000 subscribers within 3 months, and I do not have a fancy camera, a video editor, or a YouTube coach at that. I did all of this using my sweat and my blood, and definitely all the tips I'm going to share in this video. If you are watching this video, you probably are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or you already have a YouTube channel, but that channel is just stuck in the tens and in the hundreds of subscribers, and you're wanting to scale it up. Don't worry, I've been there and I conquered it. I was stuck in that pit of no progress for years, and I was finally able to conquer it February of this year. So I'm going to be sharing with you all the tips that you need to grow on YouTube in 2025. So the first tip is to teach something you already know or something you've grown in. So contrary to the generic advice of just giving value, everybody on YouTube, if you click any YouTube growth video now, what you see there is just give value. But rather than just giving value, why not teach something that you already know, something that you are most comfortable speaking about? Just imagine it like this. When you are talking about something you already know or something that you've grown in, you are not stressing yourself out. You're not trying to think up or cook up points in your head. It just flows seamlessly. It looks like it's an endless ocean. That was no pun intended. It looks like it's an endless ocean of thoughts, right? It just keeps flowing and flowing and flowing, and you do not seem to run out of ideas fast, unlike somebody that is just talking about finance because their favorite YouTuber talks about it, or somebody that's just pushing themselves to do vlogs because their favorite YouTuber does vlogs. Like I said, this is just your experience. This is something that you've grown in, something that you've seen firsthand. So it is easy for you to teach others. For example, on my channel, when I started to see the growth was when I started talking about something that was actually knowledgeable in, which was academic excellence. I've been able to grow through the years of my stay in medical school. I've been able to grow in my academics, and I've been able to have good grades. So I found it easy for myself to be able to teach others and give them the tips that actually helped me. And that was when I started seeing the growth on my channel. So now, instead of copying the topics of the YouTubers you admire, why not draft out a list of the things that you find that you're good in, things that you can talk about endlessly all day? It could be anything. It doesn't have to be anything grand. It doesn't have to be how to invest in real estate. It doesn't have to be how to make money on YouTube. It doesn't have to be all of these generic things that you think will make you money. Okay, just something that you know you're good in. It could be hair, it could be fashion, it could be video commentaries. I literally love watching video commentaries, and if you can sell me out on that, I am on your channel for days, I promise you. So your list could contain anything. I wrote a list of the things I could possibly talk on YouTube. I always look at them and think, what are the video ideas that could possibly stem from these different themes? Because when you have the list of those things will serve as themes. So then you can be having video ideas from that. You see how life will become easy when you follow your own interests and passions. I know you know the next thing I'm about to say. Yeah, ditch those vlogs. Throw them in the dustbin. Nobody wants to see them. Nobody wants to know how you spent a day in your life, waking up, drinking water, going to the market. To be honest, when you firstly start on YouTube, nobody knows you and nobody cares about you. It's the sad truth. You need to hear it now. If you don't hear it now, you are never going to grow. Everyone is selfish, including you. Let me just make a random quick example now, something that all of us do. When you come on YouTube, do you just randomly go to the search bar and say, oh, today I want to watch a stranger's vlog, somebody I've never met in my life. I would love to see how they do their makeup, or no, I would love to see how they have their bath and then go to school afterwards and then eat. When you come to YouTube, you are very, very specific. Let's say you want to learn how to cook fried rice. You want to learn how to start painting. You want to learn how to grow your YouTube channel. Just like how you're searching for this video and just like how you found my video. Everybody is very specific and very self-centered when they're on YouTube. So if even you yourself are self-centered and selfish in your approach to watching YouTube videos, why do you think making vlogs are going to help you blow up on YouTube? Or people are going to discover you using vlogs? Like, even when you are not trying to discover other people using vlogs, like, let the math, let everything add up. It's not adding up right now. Let's take me for example. When I firstly started YouTube, of course, I fell into the trap of doing vlogs. I was doing vlogs for 2 years, like 2 good years. And in those 2 years, I was only able to grow to 500 subscribers in 700 and how many days? No, 730. In 730 days, I was only able to grow 500 subscribers. That is so slow, and that includes my friends and family and my Instagram followers that already know me, like my own mutuals, my own people. Life was so hard. The growth was excruciatingly and painfully slow. So you see that it's going to be a very rocky and very slow ride if you decide to go with vlogs alone, except if you're already a celebrity or you're already an influencer on another platform. Then doing vlogs would help, Because I've seen people who have like 200,000 views on their vlogs, and that's because they're probably big on Instagram or on TikTok, and people are already interested in their lives. Or if you have a super duper duper interesting life that is full of like interesting chaos to watch, because trust me, people love to see the chaos. So if you have something like that, and all of us, we are not all like that. I have the most basic and boring life. That's why I don't even do vlogs that much, because I don't have something extra that you need to see, or something that you need to that will captivate you. Do you get? I can do that for my community now, but like back in the day, doing that, like I didn't really have like a community as such that are already interested in my life. Do you get? So stop deceiving yourself today and ditch those vlogs so that you can amplify your YouTube growth. So next is you're going to aim to release at least one video per week, or anything that matches your frequency. I mean, if you want to grow, you might as well just be consistent with it. This is one of the biggest problems of people who want to start YouTube. When they see that they're not getting the initial traction that they want to get, that they so crave, they will just go AWOL. Nobody's going to know where they went to. They just release one video and disappear. You don't know if it's your 5th video, your 10th video, your 100th video. I told you, it took me 2 years before I started seeing reasonable growth on this channel. Like, you don't know how long it's going to take for your own breakthrough. Yours might be the first day you pick up your camera to film. Yours might be 100 days after. You don't know what these things are. God always has a big plan that you are not aware of. His ways are bigger than your ways. So why not just stay consistent in the path you've already started and see where it leads you to? I mean, just imagine you are in a relationship with somebody and the only time you talk to them is once in 6 months. Like, what is that? Even a business partnership is not that dry, because you guys have to maintain communication every day. So why would you say you want to build a community, you want to build a relationship with your YouTube subscribers, and you're not even taking out the time to talk to them? Like, you're not even making posts, you're not making videos, you're not even making shorts at the very least. And I fully understand that there are things like school. I'm in medical school, right? I've been doing YouTube since I was in my 3rd year in medical school. So it's been, although I had like a gap in between though, but like I've been doing it officially, let's just say officially, since my 4th year in medical school. Medical school is not a it's not a laughing matter. And I'm still able to squeeze in YouTube and, you know, fight to keep my space on this YouTube space. Yeah. So I understand that you have school, you have work, you have children, you have a husband. Those things are very, very demanding. I understand. But if you think this is something that is worth your time, something that is worth chasing, why not just make time? You have to definitely make time. It's not even why not. It's not a question anymore. You have to make time amidst all of those chaos and find time for your YouTube community. Promise you, YouTube is one of the most rewarding platforms you could be on, because you get to meet a lot of people, you get to connect with a lot of people just on YouTube, like people that would never have known you. And one funny thing about YouTube subscribers is that if you're able to have, or if you're able to grow 1,000 loyal YouTube subscribers, that's equivalent to 10,000 followers on TikTok. I don't think you heard me. If you're able to grow a committed group of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, that's equivalent to your 10,000 followers on TikTok. I'm telling you, like, YouTube subscribers are that loyal, let me tell you. So personally for me, my sweet spot is actually posting one video per week, although I've not been so consistent now because of school and all of that, but I try my best. If I don't do one in a week, I do once in 2 weeks, except when I have exams. It was when I started going for one video per week consistently, that's when I started seeing the massive growth. And that was especially in the month of March this year. I was able to grow 4,000 subscribers. Did you hear me? I was able to grow 4,000 subscribers in the month of March. That's 1,000 subscribers every week. It was so crazy. The growth was just mind blowing. And it was literally just from me doing the barest minimum. That's posting once per week. I wasn't even posting shorts all through this time. I used to be a shorts warrior back in the day, but now I hardly post shorts because I'm just more invested in my long form content. So if you're able to have a consistency plan, even if it's not once a week, even if it's just once in 2 weeks, like I said, or if you could do once in a month and you're making like really good videos, you will find your people. I know people that make videos sometimes once in 2 months or once in 3 months. I do not advise that, but and try to have something that is more consistent and something that suits your daily task and your daily schedule. You don't want to end your own life because you want to do YouTube. YouTube is not the end all be all, right? So something that you're able to stay consistent in and something that is sustainable for you. That's the sweet spot for growth on YouTube. So my next tip for you is to use what you have, but make the best quality out of it. Did you hear what I said? I did not just say use what you have. I said make the best quality out of it. I understand that at the moment, what you have is your Android phone that hangs and stops working every 2 seconds. But how you can make the best out of that very, very terrible situation, trust me, I've been there. It's not a nice space to be in, I understand. You need to make research. You need to know how to make that crappy phone work for you. Or if your phone is that bad, if you're not able to even use your phone at all, I'm very sure you have friends or family that have manageable phones. You can literally borrow their phones to make videos to post on YouTube. I mean, you can't let your crappy Android phone, I don't want to mention any brands right now, so it doesn't look like I'm brand shaming because I may need sponsors from them in the future. Anyway, you can't let your crappy phone now, you can't let it be the obstacle between you and your success. You don't know if you're the next big thing on YouTube now and you're just holding back because you are shifting the blame on your phone. Shut up. You're just a very lazy person. You don't want to work. I mean, now on YouTube has, there are a lot of people who create videos on YouTube. So there is the need for quality. Let's not even lie and say, oh, quality doesn't matter. I'll watch a video anyway. You're a liar. If you open my video right now and the first thing you saw was a shaky video and darkness with audio that was clashing with each other, you were hearing background noise and everything, would you want to watch my video? But even if you stayed and struggled to watch for the first 30 seconds, you would immediately click out. You know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. I have evidence from my YouTube backend. I have evidence. So you can just go the extra mile to make your content at least viewable. It doesn't have to be the best quality. I don't have the best quality. I only just got this mic last month for my birthday. This is the only thing that I have that I know that, oh, it's very expensive. And I have a tripod, which I got as a gift. The only thing that I know that has stuck with me since is my iPhone 11. I've been using an iPhone 11 since 2022 and that's what I've been using for all my videos. So I don't have the most expensive setup. I do not have a LED light. Like, I don't have a LED light. It's as bad as that. While I was at home in March, I used to use my sister's background. That background you see me use is the background my sister refurnished and she used for her business. All the lights I was using was for my sister, but I was able to borrow them and use them because I'm a good sister and she loves me so much. Anyway, I was able to use them because I knew that if I use them, it's going to increase the quality of my video. And during that time too, I didn't have a mic, but my audio always sounded very crisp. That's because I had a free software I used to use to clean up my audio. If you want a video on how I film my YouTube videos, all the equipment, everything I use, even if you don't have the money to afford a microphone, trust me, I still got you because I was once there in February, March, April, May. I did not have a mic and I survived and I made very, very good YouTube videos to the best of my knowledge. And I was able to work with what I had, right? So if you want an equipment list or something like that, or a video on how I film my YouTube channel, on how I film my YouTube videos, just say that in the comments and I would know that it is something you guys want. And even now that I'm back in school, when I don't have access to the lights I used to have access to at home, I'm still making things work for myself. I'm filming with natural lights now. I used to put my torch lights beside me. I do not have a LED light as big as my channel is. I say big because we're 8,000 subscribers plus. That's big. If I was in a room with 8,000 people, that's a lot of individuals and you guys are big. You guys are big. So, and also the backlight I'm using is literally a selfie light that changes colors. So I don't have like the best of the best, but I'm making stuff work for me. I'm not making excuses that, oh, it's because I do not have a LED light. It's because I don't have I don't have a fancy camera. Excuses are just going to be excuses and they're just going to remain excuses. They are not going to make anything work for you. So don't be lazy with your channel and know that putting in the very, very minimal, basic extra efforts makes the world of a difference. The next tip I have for you is to not go crazy with editing initially. You are eventually going to learn on the job. A lot of you want to start YouTube now and you want your videos to start looking as crisp as Ali Abdal's video or as crisp as Mr. Who's the Boss video. You know you're a liar and you know you belong to the father of lies. Stop deceiving yourself and do the most basic things you can do. I promise you, people are not even so crazy about mad editing. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can get your video quality to look viewable and you are saying something that you've experienced, something that you've grown in, people are going to watch you. I don't do the most crazy edits, but people still watch my videos. You need to take it easy on yourself. Like, I remember I used to put so much pressure on myself because I watch a lot of YouTubers from different genres just to see how they edit their videos. I've tried all manner of editing. I've tried, meme editing. I've tried using like very, very fast jump cuts and all of that, using the zooms and everything. But I saw that it was just slowing me down. And I don't have any, I film and I edit on my phone. I do everything on my phone. I script on my phone. Every single thing I do is on my phone. So I was just stressing myself out, and it was just like, bro, you're doing too much. So nowadays I just do what I can do, the most basic thing I can do, till I get an editor. That's till I can even afford an editor, because editors are crazily expensive now. So yeah, I'm working with what I have and I'm not trying to do too much. And it's even so funny because I can always tell from a video if a creator is trying to do too much with their edits, when they're inserting a red transition, the next thing is a green transition, the next thing is one meme coming out from nowhere. Like you are doing so much, and now you've lost the essence of the video just because you want to make your edits look, appeasing to the eye or appealing to the eye. You're just repelling us. So make it simple things like jump cuts, simple transitions, not too much, because you don't want to overstimulate people. You get? So most of the editing apps that we have now, I use VN now because CapCut is backbreakingly expensive. So most of the apps that we have nowadays, they make editing easy for you, and you don't even need to stress yourself and be doing things that are not necessary. And also, let's say you do not know how to do some particular edits. Let's say you don't know how to mask, you don't know how to do some top level editing, you don't know how to use keyframes and all of that. You can always go to YouTube. Like I said, YouTube is so free. You can learn anything. I say earn. What's anything, sister? You can learn anything on YouTube. You can learn anything. So make the best out of this free platform that you have before they start making YouTube paid. Learn everything you want to learn now. So learn from people on YouTube and improve yourself with every video. Don't try to make the next video your the video where you pour the edits you've learned. Try to do it one video at a time. If you learned how to use keyframes in this video, implement it in the next video. If you learned how to mask, implement it in the next video. Don't try to do too much in one video. You get? Maintain a sweet spot with your editing, and don't stress yourself. Like I said, don't stress yourself, because you get burnt out at the end of the day. So I have some very essential words of advice which I think everybody should hear, in addition to the tips that I have for this video. So the first one is that YouTube is not saturated. There is an audience for you. There's a lie flying around, or has been flying around for years now, that the YouTube space is saturated. Oh, nobody's going to watch you because blah, blah, blah. I don't watch one person alone on YouTube. I watch like hundreds of people. I even watch people I'm not subscribed to. That's how vast only me am. And I'm not, it's not even like I watch YouTube like madly every day. So just imagine for somebody that watches YouTube chronically, they probably watch thousands of creators a day. So there is an audience for you. There is somebody for you. Like, no matter how much you want to niche down in this life, there are people who have similar interests to you. So don't buy into the lie of YouTube is saturated. You can make your own space. You can carve out your way on YouTube. Don't let people make you feel like, oh, you cannot get into the goodness that YouTube has to offer. People are just trying to hide good things from you. People are wicked. They don't want you to experience the goodness of this platform. And to be honest, I would rather grow a YouTube channel now, this year, than to grow an Instagram or a TikTok page, like, to be honest, because I know that people who are going to subscribe to me on YouTube are going to be so loyal, like I mentioned earlier. So start that channel today. Continue posting videos today. Don't let anybody lie to you. Don't let anybody deceive you. Another important advice I have for you is that YouTube is going to get boring. You're going to get tired of filming videos. You're going to get tired of scripting. You're going to get tired of editing. I'm telling you, especially when you're not seeing the returns at the very beginning of your YouTube career, you are going to get tired. So you have to get used to the routine now. And another thing is that when you get burnt out, learn to take breaks. Like, if you don't feel like posting a video, no matter what I said about consistency, if you are not in your best state, or if you're not in your right state of mind, and you try to film a YouTube video, like, it would show. People can tell when your aura is off in a video. So just take the much needed breaks, and also get ready to be bored along the way, because it's going to be a repetitive process. You script, you film, you edit for days, and then you post and hope people will watch, especially when you're not seeing the returns. You're going to get tired, but trust me, it is worth the long shot. Continue at it, keep growing, keep improving, and definitely you're going to have good stories to tell about your YouTube channel. So now that you've heard all of my tips, I have an assignment for you. Yes, I cannot give you tips for free without you working. After I've given you all these tips, you cannot just hear these things and then it's just another video. You're going to have an assignment. What you're going to do is that you're going to pick your camera, your phone, whatever it is you have, your friend's phone, anything. record a 5-minute video of yourself talking about something that you're passionate about, something that you know you're comfortable posting on YouTube. Don't go and be sharing your personal life stories on YouTube, because anything on the internet is going to come back and bite you. You're behind. So make a video on something you're proud of posting on YouTube, and when you're done, just come and tell me the video title, because if you post links, YouTube is going to mark you as a spammer. So just tell me the title, and I'm going to go to your channel and I'm going to watch the video, comment. I'm going to tell you things you should probably improve on. Okay? Do we have a deal? Yes, we have a deal. Don't shake my hand. We have a deal. So if you find that you find it hard to keep the promises you make to yourself, you say you're going to film that video today, you say you're going to post that video today, you say you're going to script your video today, you say you're going to do this today, do this tomorrow, but you end up not doing anything, I have a video for you right here which speaks on how to stop procrastinating. I used to be a chronic procrastinator, so best believe that this video is packed with tips on everything that's going to help you, everything you need to know about how to end procrastination today. And yeah, let's meet on the comments in that other video. I'll be there waiting for you. Okay, see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.